What a night we expect it to be. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The First Lady of Boxing, Cecilia Brækhus, one of the greatest female fighters. The heavy-hitting diva fighting out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. She brings plenty of swag, plenty of glam to the ring, and of course, plenty of leather, too.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
And now from Bergen, Norway, introducing an undisputed welterweight.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Nice counter shot by her. One punch could change everything in this battle. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be a hellfire on here.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. How about that time counter shot? Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive. Hold that thought! Cecilia Brækhus seeing stars. See a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Brækhus in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them. And there's the bell to start round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Do you believe what we're seeing? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate. Caution being thrown to the wind.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about breakus in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like...
Switch on.
There's the bell to start round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Good counter punch. One of her strengths is her reach.
You're getting in there with a fighter with a longer reach. Now you've got to depend on your footwork, your pressure fighting. Slip inside the shot, slip outside the shot. But when you do it, you don't just slip. You've got to capitalize on it. Throw some shots after that to make them scared of letting a shot go.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. The straight right just misses. She wasn't ready for that counter. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about breakus in that last round. Well, this fight is not going to plan. And there's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They exchange punches. This is not where Cecilia Breakus wants to be. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can't land the jab there. What a punch! Can't score with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about breakus in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter shot. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Nice counter shot by her. Straight right just misses. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Lucky that hook didn't score. That jab not going to score. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about breakus in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And make sure the next round's a good one.
They'll take her out. She's ready to go.
There's the bell to start round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
The courage on display here is incredible. Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. These two fighters are made for one another. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about breakus in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Good work. Now
Jab back, just box her. Okay? Don't be smart.
time, set her up. You'll take her out.
And there's the bell for round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can... The First Lady of Boxing has to go down! Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and she's got an impressive lead here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They have no respect for each other's punching power. The straight right just misses. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about breakus in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for... And there's the bell for round 8. Desperate times call for desperate measures, Johnny. She just got dropped in that last round. Got to change something in the game plan here to turn this around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes.
Whoa, Johnny! And Cecilia Breakus now on the brink. How are they still standing? We see it again. There's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting.
I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
Shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up. Suck it up.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
That's her round. So I need you to go back out.
And we enter the 9th. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
The straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The jab not finding its target. This is a high-octane battle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about breakers in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept up.
We've made it to round 10. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Some fighters, they think, you know what? My chin's so hard, it's like granite. She thinks her chin is like granite. Some people's are like glass. So she needs to be careful because granite can turn to glass with just one more shot, one more. And then it's a mental thing more than anything else.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just misses with that uppercut. There's a counter shot. Cecilia Brækhus goes down. Oh, and as the replay shows, the body shot did her in. No getting up from that one.
Even I.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're okay.
Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
They believe they fight.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Swing and a miss for that jab. off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. They miss with the jab. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about breakers in that last round.
Better than that.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What a shot! And down goes Brickus. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we continue.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Ooh, and that was a big right hand right on the button. Straight right just misses. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Brickus just got caught. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.